Good morning from Fougang Harbor, Taitung. After 4 days in the city, we're off to Lฆdǎo, Green Island today. Our first order of business is getting to our accommodation, Green Island Bay Resort. The moment we stepped off the ferry, the B&B's owner, David, was already waiting. With a warm smile, he whisked us off with our luggage, took us to get a scooter, or in my case, he kindly loaned me a bicycle, and even allowed early check-in for us. This level of personal care is rare. A wonderful first impression that set the tone for the entire stay. You simply can't beat this location. Green Island Bay Resort is perched right beside the ferry terminal. You'll spot it as you arrive. A stone's throw away are a breakfast shop, a gas station, and the fishing port. Head out, turn right, and you're instantly in the buzz of Lฆdǎo's main street with food options that stretch late into the night. For travelers who like to explore on foot or bike, this place hits the sweet spot. The lobby has a casual, loungy vibe, which is perfect for kicking back with round chairs and a view of the pier. Guests often gather at the front seating area for drinks and chat under the stars. It was very therapeutic to sit at the porch and watch the fishing boats glide in at sunset. There's also a fridge with complimentary bottled water, as well as a water dispenser inside the lobby, which is a thoughtful and environmentally friendly amenity. Boss David is the soul of this homestay. Helpful without being pushy, he offers guidance for activities, lends bikes, or simply points you to the best eats. He even took us around the island to orientate us before our bike ride. It's this "your family now" approach that left the strongest impression. If you're a traveler who appreciates sincerity and old-school hospitality, you'll feel truly seen here. We paid 3,200 new Taiwan dollars per night for our king room with sea view, 26 square meters. Bright, spacious, and comfortably fitted with 2 double beds. This room can host families, couples, or even 2 friends traveling together. The design is minimalist but slightly dated, featuring practical wood-look floors. The windows offer natural light and heavy curtains for privacy. A long counter serves as a workspace, but there's only 1 chair. The air conditioning is strong and quiet, which is crucial for Green Island's tropical weather. The beds are comfy with clean white linens. There's a wall-mounted flat-screen TV. The wardrobe is modest, with a few hangers. There is no in-room fridge, but cold water is accessible from the dispenser outside the room. Plastic cups are provided for use with the hallway water dispensers, and a hairdryer is also available. Clean, functional, and nicely ventilated with a window, the bathroom delivers the basics well. Hot water is steady, and the space is well lit. My main gripe is that there's no separation between wet and dry zones, so expect a wet floor after a shower. A simple shower curtain or screen would have been appreciated. That said, the bathroom is well maintained, tiled throughout, and everything works, which is more than can be said for many B&Bs on remote islands. Would I stay here again? Absolutely. The charm of Green Island Bay Resort isn't in fancy amenities. It's in how welcome you feel from the moment you arrive. If you want to feel like you're visiting an old friend on a faraway island, this is the place. Pack light, come with curiosity, and let Boss David take care of the rest.